All right guys, so welcome back to the Woodland Pursuit. Today I have two different styles of saddle ropes here. All right, one I have a mechanical prusik. All right, now this one is the Kong Duck and it's on an 8mm rope. All right, the other one I have is a traditional 8mm rope with a traditional prusik on it, but with a plastic prusik tender. All right, so where this comes into play is this little tiny tender basically makes this one-handed operation, just like with the mechanical, well, kind of like with the mechanical essentially. It makes it a lot easier to use because a prusik is usually a two-handed operation. However, I've seen these online posted on social and I've been skeptical about them until I tried one at Hunt Stock last week and actually kind of was like, this is pretty great. I think I'm going to get rid of the metal, the clunk, the noise of the mechanical. Because not only do I have to worry about springs getting rusted or metal getting wet, but I also have that pesky little clinking of the carabiner inside the eye of the mechanical prusik on the Duck Kong. All right, so with this one, I just have a little piece of plastic. It's on the rope and it doesn't make any noise. I mean, the carabiner, the locking barrel still makes a little bit of noise, but once you tighten that down, it's pretty much gone. And this is quiet. There's no noise to it. If I use it one-handed, it makes no noise at all. And it's pretty much operation free. Like you just pull on it, pull up on it, it moves, grab it, comes down. It's really easy to use. So let's go over that right now. We'll start off with the mechanical, all right? Because you guys, if you watch the channel, you see me using this. If I do that right there, maybe it'll focus. You see me using this last year. And I really like it. It's a good product. However, there's some bulk and some weight to it. And you have to use a special carabiner, the big oval, like Kong carabiner I have here, to be able to get through this eye and to navigate around everything. So using this is pretty simple. You just put your rope on the tree. We'll get it up there and tighten it down. All right, you get this on, you click it on your tether. You pull the slack out and you're ready to hunt. To loosen it up, you just grab this little string right here and you grab it and it loosens it up. And it loosens, you pull, it tightens. It's that simple. When you really load it, all right, so I get really into this thing, put all my weight, I'm a little over 200 pounds, put all my weight into it, it's a little harder to get this thing to go up. The mechanical part, the little duck bill part of the Duck Kong, it kind of pinches in there and sometimes it's a little hard to break loose, and it's breaking loose right now. There's a little string in there to make it easy. You can just grab it with your finger and move it. It's not horrible, but when you move it, there is always that click. There's a little slight click sometimes when you move it because things rattle. Now, when I bring this thing up, sometimes the Duck Kong hits the carabiner and clicks. And what people have done to try to alleviate the problem of the clicks and the little noises, the metal, is they wrap it in like hockey tape or silent strips and stuff like that. I wrapped it with hockey tape and it gets rid of most of the sounds and it's very huntable and it's manageable and it's not a big deal. However, it's bulkier and it's heavier, and when you wad this thing up and you stick it in a pocket, it gets minimal when you switch to this. All right, now I haven't hunted this yet, so this fall I'm going to commit to hunting this. I think that the idea of it is ingenious. I think it's a better system. So Buzzard Roost sold this to me at Hunt Stock, and they're just a bunch of great guys, so shout out to them and Benny over there. They're all solid dudes, really nice to talk to, and will help you through figuring out any kind of equipment needs you may need or not even know you need, and dial you into them. So anyway, I got this from them and I absolutely love it. And this is how this works, is basically you have your prusik right here, all right? So, and it's all rope, so it's quiet and it's light. And then you have your prusik tender right here. All right, now it's put in between these double eyes that it has on each end of the prusik. So it sandwiches that in place and it keeps it where it needs to be. So when you're tending it, it doesn't move. It stays right where you need. And it's one-handed operation. You don't have to hunt nothing. When it locks, you just move it down. And when you tighten it up, it just snags and you just loosen it. And everything works flawlessly. So when I pre-weight it, I just come down into it really hard. You'll see where this knot is gonna grab, all right? Now when I go to move it, I just take the load off of it, I grab the loose end, and I just give it a little tug, and now it's all the way up, and it moved up, even though it was preloaded. I preloaded again to move it down, I just grabbed that top of the rope, And I just give it a little tug and it comes down effortlessly. It goes up effortlessly, it comes down effortlessly, up. When I preload it, it snags really tight. There's no give. There's no walking of the rope down the rope. It grabs immediately as soon as I preload it. When I come back up and I take the weight off and I grab the loose end and I go up, it goes right up, no problems. Come down, go up, and I'm doing it all one-handed. And you see I'm holding the carabiner, so I'm not using the other one. Everything's like, it's so simple. And it's so late, or so light, and it's so minimal, and the weight savings are amazing. And so that is that. So you guys want to check this out for yourself, do so. Go to one of the events, any of the events where any of these guys are at, and they'd be glad to put you in a saddle. They'd be glad to give you, you know, the hands-on that you might need to figure out if this is going to work for you in the woods or not. And this is what I'm switching to. Probably going to sell this one. I have two of them, a linesman and a tether. So I'm probably going to get another one of these, and I'll have two, and that's all I'm going to use. So you guys, be on the lookout for one of these. All right, they're amazing. Amazing. See, it wants to focus on my face. There we go. Haha, we have focus. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck this fall and on your woodland pursuit. Be safe.